Andy and Dave Daly right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley riding on my coattails again. Welcome to Thursday. Thursday. Oh, hey, live show tonight.
Oh, yeah, back.
Down there to the
We're
Berlin
back doing
Spriggs.
that.
We'll be welcoming some guests. We'll be having some fun. We'll be eating. They got a Kaya. Thornton Hunter has got the new Cajun cuisine by the Us Cafe. Took over the kitchen. So great food, great drink, plenty to talk about, and find anybody else doing a live TV show in Muskegon.
Let me ask you this. How long have you been doing this now?
This will be about 3
Couple of years?
Well,
I was going to say.
minus the pandemic. You know, we
We
couldn't do anything through there. So
Okay. I keep saying, one of these days I'm just going to crash. I'm just going to show up.
yeah,
You won't know because I won't tell you. One of these days I'm going to do it.
will it be tonight?
I promise. I wouldn't tell you if it was going to be tonight.
Okay,
But I'm going to tell you it's going to happen at some point.
All right.
What time is the show? 8 o'clock?
See, this is where the push-pull comes in. I could tell you what time it starts, but if I knew you were coming, it would give me more reason to be cooperative.
Okay.
So it starts
Well,
at 7:30.
okay. It won't be tonight.
All
I
right, so
promise you it won't be
7:30 is
tonight.
when it rolls. It's the final Thursday of every month. And, we shoot to have a couple of local guests on. We shoot to have some entertainment. Tonight we've got a comedian that's going to wrap the show up, Ricardo Williams Winston. Ricardo Williams Winston.
Okay.
We've
Cool.
got, we're going to be talking about Snowfest, which gets underway this weekend down in downtown Muskegon. And then there's also another big outdoor activity thing coming up, which we have to dig into a little bit because it's big. They're going to have different activities and things for kids and family coming out the wazoo. I mean, and coming out the wazoo is really a technical term that they teach you in broadcast college.
Right.
But that's when you say that there's a whole lot of things going on, and if I were to try and list them all here now, it would take forever.
I believe they get into the coming out the wazoo in maybe the 4th or 5th week at Specs Howard.
Yeah.
I think that's when they do that. I'm just
So here it is.
spitballing.
30 plus agencies on site to answer your questions about services for parents. It's called the Snow Much Fun Free Family Fest, and that's going to be at Reese Puffer High School on February 25th. So
Snow Much Fun. I just got
Snow
that.
Much Fun.
That is clever.
Well, you know what? Kids like those hooky
hey.
little names like that.
Yes.
Hey, kids, you want to go to Snow Much Fun? Yay, let's go to Snow Much Fun. If you were to say something like, kids, would you like to go learn about opportunities where we could be safer and healthier and all that kind of stuff? What are kids going to say?
They'll go, I'm playing Fortnite. No.
Yeah, see? So you package it as so much fun, and they go, huh, what? So they're smart. That's why they're making the big bucks.
Okay.
So live show tonight.
Very, very cool again. I think maybe when the weather starts to warm up a little bit, I may make a sojourn over to the left side. So,
well, we'd love that.
I would, I bet you it would be a lot of fun. And
what you should do is plan on taking the Friday off after you come out.
I'm not big on taking days off.
I know that, but
it's
it's a lot to do.
But it's not. But it really is because if I get a nap in, and I moderate my adult beverage intake,
okay,
and I get to sleep around 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then it's just a straight shot from 96 back to here on Alpine. It's not really that bad a drive.
I'm giving you a best practice, which I
appreciate, and noted, and I may do that. I don't know. We shall see.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would be a good time. Definitely.
I'm checking my phone to see if the mail. Do you get that thing from the mail to see if you're
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I just check the mailbox sporadically to see if
I do that too, but then you get into the walking all the way out to the mailbox thing, and so it's one thing to walk out there if you know there's something good, right? But
you do not want to move if you do not have to move. If you can just stay.
Let's be honest. If there is something good, I'm taking the car out there. Of course, that's a hike. But if they send you informed delivery.
Is that
email.
Is that a 30-second walk from your front door to your mailbox?
Well, I've never gone from the front door. I go through the garage.
Garage. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Well, but there's snow and there's ice and there could be a bear.
Okay. Right, you don't know. Oh, yeah. That's right. Because of that area, you never know.
A bear could get you.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. There could be sharpshooter. I got enemies.
You don't
There's
know.
All kinds of things
yes, you do.
With. So
you do.
I'd take the car up to check the mail. Are you
gonna
regale us with news?
Well, I was going to ask, because you were talking about sharpshooters and whatnot. You ever wonder, like, what the feeling would be like if you were really a target? If somebody was really targeting you for some reason, and you didn't know, all of a sudden you walk out your door and there's somebody fires a shot, and you look around and you don't know where they are, you don't know where it came from, and then another one, and maybe it just whizzes by you. What that feeling would be like? Would it be panic? Would it be fear? Would you be stunned into just staying completely still? Or
I think I'd say it and then I'd do it. That certain word.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
I don't know. I guess I would ask the universe, why is this person shooting at me? And then I would maybe try to see. Hell, I don't know. How about you?
I think I'd just run back inside.
Would you?
I like to think that's what I don't think I would run towards the shooter or towards the direction of the shots. I don't think I would do that. I think I would go back inside, and I'll let the authorities take care of it.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
That's what
you, however, are armed. So you would go back in, and I'm like, you're like, it's on now, bitches. And then
take a shot at me.
That's the thing. Take a shot at me. You want a piece of this? You want a piece of Sparta? I got a lot of Sparta coming at you. All right.
Show you how we do it.
I will show you how we did it back on 10 Mile. All right. Let's get into it. A bipartisan outrage in Washington. Members of the Senate Intelligence Committee are threatening to grind the chamber business to a halt if the Biden administration does not provide access to the classified documents seized from both Biden and former President Donald Trump. Apparently, both parties say the administration is even blocking lawmakers with the highest security clearance from viewing the documents. Again, all presidents have done this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's in these documents. I have no idea. I'm not going to pretend that I do. If you're not letting even these people see them, whether it's Trump's or whether it's Biden's, it seems fishy. It's one of those things. It's why we distrust politicians in general, especially if it looks like you're hiding something, because you always know they're hiding something. And the reason you know this is because everybody is hiding something. So this looks fishy. I think at the end of the day, though, you have the powers that be on both the right and the left do not want a Biden-Trump tete-a-tete in 2024. I think this is kind of the way of, okay, we want both these guys out. We don't want to deal with either of these particular individuals who are 80 years old, dueling it out in 2 years or in a year. Less than
I think, too, that the thing that has to be considered here with classified documents of any sort are that they are classified. And I don't care who you are, what you want, or how big your request is, or how far your nose is out of joint.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting a peek and rant.
But
it is, and I get it that they're trying to investigate. They're trying to find out this stuff. There's crap that the presidents don't even know. Okay, that's just the way it works. And it's one of all of a sudden, because there's a stink in both sides of the camp. All of a sudden, these things don't become declassified. All of a sudden, it's not open for viewing, and it's just not going to happen.
It's a lot of ego. It's a lot of, why can't I see this? But at the same, again, I see both. I see both sides of the argument here. Why you might want to keep them classified, and why, hey, we pretend that we want transparency, but a lot of times we really don't. We don't necessarily want I think there's a greater percentage of the population that really doesn't want to know. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know, honestly, and I'll try to be as transparent as I don't know that I want to know. Yeah. At the end of it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we want to stay kind of a little bit of pie in the sky when it comes to who and what we are, as far as the people leading us and what they know and what they don't know, and maybe what they've been involved in?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, or what they're hiding, what they're not hiding. I don't know. Is this got something to do with, otherworldly things? Who knows? Because your mind just gets going.
Yeah.
That's the problem with this. Is it could be something relatively minute, but if even people in the Senate Intelligence Committee aren't allowed to view it, it seems to me that it's much higher than that.
Let's be honest. I mean, it's probably not whether or not there's ETs. It's probably not if we've got this kind of energy or that kind of energy that we've harvested from a UFO. It's probably who got greased in some foreign land, and something that just can't be spoken about, because if it did, we would.
Who made this deal with that country? Who got paid this for that?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think you might have hit it right on the head. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Anyway, we were talking earlier about you not wanting to move and get up to the mailbox or do anything.
Well, there's snow.
There's snow. You could fall. Small amounts of physical activity can improve brain function. You and I are both talking about forgetting shit. According to the latest study, doing just under 10 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise has a positive impact on your working memory. While that improvement is modest, it increases as you increase your physical activity. In contrast, sedentary lifestyles increase the rate of cognitive decline. So there you go. Just shimmy and shake throughout this.
Shimmy and shaking right here.
Shimmy and shake throughout there you go. See, you're winded now. Okay, just do that about 100 more times to work up to 10 minutes. And hey, that's all you need, man.
There you go.
Just a little bit. It is weird. Like, people think you need to go to the gym for an hour 6 days a week. No, you really don't.
You know what the worst part of the gym is?
You can really get a lot done in about 10, 15 minutes.
The worst part of the gym is Mr. Naked Guy that wants to walk around and talk to everybody.
See, I have never experienced that, because I don't go a lot. Like, I go within the fitness center that I go to, there's a little locker room area, but it's not like a shower facility. Like, there are no showers there. So you're not, I think more places are going to that because you don't necessarily need those facilities. And yeah, it's just kind of gross. Remember back in the day though, like junior high and high school, and the towel snapping and dudes, standing on benches and stuff.
Awful. And then
what the hell are you guys like? I don't need that to be at eye level.
And then later in life,
I'm trying not to look at you.
Later in life, you join a gym, and then you run into a coworker, and it's like, oh, I did not need to see this. I don't want to know what that looks like. And then you face them at work. Mm-hmm. It's like, how do you look them in the
eye? Fortunately, I've never run into that situation.
Oh, so off-putting, so awful.
Yeah.
No. I remember the Omni that we used to have here in town, and they wanted me to come over there and do the DJ is going to get in shape, whatever. Okay, I did that. Bill Marshall was there too, and I remember running into Bill in the locker room one day, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake. Oh.
So you saw more of Bill than you want?
Guy.
No. But there are.
I don't need to know what Bill's twig and giggleberries look like. I just don't need to know. Not interested.
Yeah.
Exclamation point.
Again, I'm just happy. The fitness center I go to, there's virtually nobody there when I go.
Yeah.
Because I usually go, I'll go this afternoon after I make countertops and get all gross and sawdusty, and then, get ready to get a little sweat on for a bit. But in middle of the day, that's the best. That's the one benefit of working the insane hours that I do, is when I go to do that, I basically own the place. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to wait for any machine or anything. I can just go do it, get my stuff done, and get out.
Well, I get my step up exercising, getting into that Escalade, and I think
there you go.
3 TVs in there, and I think of the big Bose sound system, and that'll get the heart.
There you
pumping.
go. Perfect. Absolutely. Finally, a new vodka is coming to the state of Michigan. Detroit City Distillery on Wednesday unveiled Hometown Horseradish. It's a limited edition vodka distilled with can you have the finest horseradish? I don't know. And made with 100% Michigan corn. It will only be available for online purchase for a limited time. Let's just have our vodkas taste like vodka. I mean, we could throw in a little fruit now, like a peach or an orange or whatever. Horseradish, really?
I'm interested. Yeah, I like horseradish.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'll eat a spoonful of it.
Oh my God!
At time to time, I will literally grab a teaspoon, fish out a thing of horseradish, and just down it. I love it.
Oh,
it's so good, and it clears out your sinuses. I love it. Put it in some cocktail sauce for shrimps.
They say this makes the ultimate Bloody Mary. I don't know.
Oh my God, I can imagine. I might start drinking again, just to find out. Who cares about the 20-year mark coming up?
Who knew? Who knew? We would finally do the podcast that knocked Andy off the wagon. I am stunned. I thought you would turn your nose up just like I did at this. But no, you're embracing horseradish vodka.
Horseradish is good stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
I will tell you this though, I've backed it down since through the generations because my grandfather and my great grandfather, they would make horseradish, onion, and mustard sandwiches and eat them.
Oh God,
I'm just down to the horseradish, so I'm I'm the weakling. I'm the failure.
I don't even know how to segue out of that, but let's do it. Sports. Michigan takes on number 1 ranked Purdue. That's it. I think that's going to be a bloodbath. Michigan needs to get a win to try and help their chances of getting into the tournament. I think they may squeak in eventually. This would be a major upset. I don't know that that's going to happen. Sparty takes on Iowa at the Breslin. That's sports.
All right, this is going to be a difficult question for you, and it's going to be a difficult question for me to read. So bear with me.
Oh, great. Okay. What's the category?
It's all kinds of books.
All kinds of books. Okay.
Right. It might have pictures. It might have pop-up animals. It might have all kinds of stuff. I don't know.
That's fine.
All right. All kinds of books, 400. Lucette Bertoli and Simone Beck shared credit with her on mastering the art of French cooking.
This is just pulling it out of the nether regions. Julia Child.
Give the man 400. Look at that.
Boom!
And I'll tell you why I thought it was going to be hard. Because if you look at Lucette Bertoli, that could be Lucette Bertoli. And that's close to Butthole.
Yes.
And
there you go.
Then you get the 5-year-olds all giggling.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, we can't have that.
I went dark.
It went all dark there. What happened?
I think the
light. Did you forget
changed.
to pay something?
Ooh, creepy.
Okay, it's very spooky. We should just get out of this now.
We're getting out of here. Here comes the weather kid.
All
See you tomorrow, Dave.
Try it.
Happy Thursday, Muskegon. It looks like winter will stick around over the next 1 to 2 weeks at least. So let's look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Starting off with your water vapor imagery on Wednesday afternoon, you can see that low pressure system in southeast lower Michigan will be moving off to the northeast. And as such, the winds will slowly start to shift to the northwest as that does move off to the east, which means we'll start to see a little bit of lake effect snow throughout your Thursday. So your weather headlines show that with lake effect snow expected today. Now we have multiple chances of snow over the next week, with another one arriving throughout the day on Friday with lake enhanced snow and another Clipper storm system moving through later in the day on Saturday and Saturday night. So starting off with your lake effect storm system, you can see this is 9 a.m. on Thursday, and that is when the snow will start to move back in across the lakeshore counties in West Michigan. And then by 1 p.m. you can see the snow will get a little bit heavier around lunchtime as it continues to move off to the east, and it will start to die down around dinner time. So we'll have likely 1 to 2 inches of additional snow throughout the day today, thanks to that lake effect. Now temperature-wise today will likely be in the lower 30s, so right around freezing. So the roads, if they're treated, should just be wet. So for your Thursday, expect a high of 32 with lake effect snow, especially in the morning hours through the mid-afternoon hours, and then overnight tonight we'll see a little bit of flurries, but not much accumulation with a low of 22. And then this is Friday afternoon with our next round of snow. You can see a cold front will be pushing in across Wisconsin and Illinois, and ahead of it, southwest winds will be a common theme, pushing like enhanced snow into West Michigan. So expect another burst of snow, bringing 1 to 2 inches of snow Friday afternoon. And the long-term forecast for the first week of February shows much of the Great Lakes region, in fact the entire Great Lakes region and the Midwest, will be well below average, which means temperatures for the first week of February will likely be stuck in the 20s. And you can also see that on our 7-day forecast, with 20s being a common theme beginning this Saturday, continuing all of next week, with multiple chances of snow, especially today, Friday, and also Saturday night, with another storm system possibly arriving early next week. And that's your Thursday forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon Channel. And I'm Cole Woods Weather, and enjoy your day today.